Vilisink, back again with Raid Shadow Legends. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've enjoyed the beginning of your week. Mine has been relatively good. Kid had her first day of school. I'm super proud. And in today's video, per request, we're going to be taking a look at the teams I use in pretty much all areas of the game. I've shown my clan boss team before. I've done like the spider team. You've seen like the evolution of the clan boss team from over a year ago. You've seen the spider team get better. You've seen the dragon team. I can show you Dragon 25. Only dungeon I really don't have a team for is Ice Golem, because I normally just take row a guard, row toss, and block revive at odds, and it takes as long as it takes. Although I have a lure now, so I've got ideas for Fire Knight. But per request, via a comment on a previous video, we're going to be taking a look at the teams and the compositions. So, with Clan Boss, I'm going to do a run. I haven't done Clan Boss yet. I need to, but the blue affinity, I can get maybe 33, 34 mil a key. And it's with that team here. Let's just lower the timer a bit. And let's tap on it, and then let's just show you. So we have Void Clan Boss, which is a cult brawler, no changes whatsoever. Yeah, 121 speed, which is my nightmare speed. Obviously, good crit rate, a high HP, she's the stun target, and a special crit damage. If it's nightmare, he goes to 100% crit damage and 100 crit rate and 265 crit damage. Just because I have to change that piece for the speed for that 2 clan boss battles. Feign is this speed regardless, 28k HP, 3.4k attack, 177 speed, good crit rate, 222 crit damage, and enough accuracy to get the job done. Painkeeper is 221 speed. I'll show you all of the builds. I'll just show you the speeds and whatnot just now. Perfect crit rate, 169 crit damage. The second highest HP of the team. Minotaur is 37,500 plus HP, 2.8k attack, 240 speed, can be 240 or 241. Perfect crit rate, 215 crit damage. And Barakas, because it's the bracket unkillable, because Barakas is just a beast. 35k HP, 5.2k attack, 176 speed, 107 crit rate, 229 crit damage. The change to that is, for force, I remove a cult brawler and I put in fuck's his name again? Geomancer. So let's go here for a minute. Maybe it was easier just showing you here, but I can show you the champion. So Barakas, he's had this 2 sets and 1 broken set for a long time. Haven't really needed to change it. He does a ridiculous amount of damage. He's just a savage, like 100k plus hits. Got a 6 hitter, which is insane. He's partially booked because never really got around to finishing it. It potentially could up the damage, but you know, the books are legendary books are just a really tricky thing to come by. These are the masteries that I use for him. They work quite well, I won't lie. We also have for our champion. So Man-Eater is let's start with the masteries while we're here. Warm Master, more damage in the first hit, crit damage, heals a little bit when he's below 50% HP. So extra damage for like 6% damage for targets higher HP, methodical, down to the counter attack, and he is fully booked. Been fully booked for a while. And he is 2 speed sets and a broken set which could potentially change, because I've been nailing Dragon 25 super hard. I think I've done in excess of 1,000 runs on 25 and I'm far from finished. So that'll be a different video where we're going to take a look at some speed gear, maybe tomorrow, and see if we can get some cool rolls and whatnot. Be a cool little video. So that's kind of what he is, 240 speed, as you know, perfect crit rate. We have Geomancer for Force Affinity, which is, this is the what's his speed? 2 seconds. So 115, which is Ultra Nightmare speed. That's why something went wrong. If it's Nightmare, which I naturally need to do because it's Force, and I'll use Geo. Check all this unleveled speed gear. So what we do is we take this one here, we up him by 6 speed for Nightmare Clan Boss. That gives him like 84% crit damage. It's all dependent really on his HP burn, to be fair, but he works out quite well. The stats from the sets work out quite well. We need to look for Fane. Where are you, baby? Where's Fane? Where's Fane? Did we see Fane's gear? Let's take a look anyway. So she's in Perception and a crit rate set. Fully booked. And her mastery is as follows. Defense G goes down to Surgeon, which is weird. Doesn't get stun anyway, but went down to that one, and just to place got attack on an enemy. So if anything goes wrong, you never know. If it's in a different context apart from Clan Boss, it may work. I had to choose something next, so I just chose that one. That is the Offense Mastery. It's down to War Master. Pain Keeper has this support. Chi from the heals. Somebody dies, she gets a heal. She gets accuracy, which is weird. I don't know why the hell she has accuracy. Maybe I had to choose something and I chose that one. Healing. Down to that one, which is really good for Faction Wars, which she is in the main team. The offense masters are just kind of the normal clan boss with Wrath of the Slain and Kill Streak on it, down to War Master. She is in a toxic set, which is badass. I like the toxic set, it's worked out very well for her. Upped her damage a little bit. But most importantly, she meets the speed. She has the required HP, and she has the required crit rate. And a little bit of crit damage is not a bad thing whatsoever. I'll take it any day of the week. So Minotaur, we've looked at Painkeeper and Minotaur, we've seen Fane, we've seen Barakas, and a couple brother, you've seen Geo. So what we'll do is we'll now just show. Now I don't necessarily have a Golem team, but we can do a run. So I normally just farm 20 for S Golem in all fairness. That's not the team we use. Scylla the Drakes is a fantastic champion though. What we can do, because we need a roll toss, we're going to take in. I used to mess around with the double Royal Guard thing, which was quite a bit of fun. I've actually been taking in, not that he's like the main person that I use, but I've been taking in Gorgorab, because my Gorgorab is built like a son of a bitch, and you'll see in a minute. We need, what else? We need decreased defense, and so we'll have the revive. First, we're decreased defense. Let's take Ceres, and let's not take him in. Let's take in, who's going to heal us? And what we'll do, we're going to take, where's my boy? It's normally something like that, or else I'll have Gorgorab out and I'll take in select the drakes. I normally don't do higher than 20. The team thing, I'm working on like a Eurogrim to try and solo 25. So it would be like the seer thing for the first 2 waves. And then do it afterwards. I'm not necessarily bothered about using the seer thing for this wave. Or the second wave, it is what it is. It's quick enough. They make light work of it as long as we get the block revive on the ads. You can go manually, or you can just allow it to work auto. Doesn't make a difference. Gorgorab is good because you may receive a little bit of, like, you may get shrieked, which may cause Rotos to kill himself, but makes no difference whatsoever. Gorgorab is built really well. He's got fantastic masteries. So Royal Guard popped his clogs, doesn't make a damn difference. Look at Gorgorab constantly getting turn meter. So we're going to slap you, it's fine, and we're going to A2U. So Royal Guard will be back in a minute. And from there, that's pretty much it. Rotos, block revives the minions, and then we just kill the Ice Golem. Realistically, if Eurogrim does work, that'd be awesome. It'd be good to take in a Poisoner, because doing it this way, we are proccing the... What do you call it? We are proccing... I trust you not to block revive him. We are proccing the retaliation hit because we're critting on the Ice Golem, but it is what it is. I farm it now and again. I do like the idea of getting resistance gear. Whether it happens is a different story. I mean, I'm not in here too often. If there's an Ice Golem tournament, I'll gladly win it. It doesn't bother me that much. But this is normally what I'm looking for. It doesn't bother me that Royal Guard continually gets slapped because Gorgorab ain't going to die. Doesn't make a difference. He's just built exceptionally well. Just wait for Rotos. Hopefully I get the block revive on this ad on the other side. Royal Guard, you're back. Let me guess, A3 into the Ice Golem. This makes it perfect timing, I suppose, is it? Perfect timing. No. I mean, you still hit pretty tough. But that's pretty much this team. I'm not going to waste the energy, so sadly we are going to watch it. And if I'm farming Ice Golem, I'm normally asleep. You can normally, if you're lucky, block revive them in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And this will be quicker. I could take in other champions, I'm not necessarily bothered. This is the only, of the 4 dungeons, this is the only one that there isn't really a team for. I just take in kind of whoever, whenever. It is what it is. It's not something, let's just tap on him. And that's that. What is that? Anyway, attack gloves by. So, if we're looking at Spider, the Spider team, let's just do 25. Well, Spider 20. Yeah, let's use one of them. Spider 20. Team setup, quickly show you. Spider 20 is Triple Cold Heart, Royal Guard, and Ghostborn. How was that for a 12-second team? But the 25 one is a HP burn team, which I seem to do a little more often. And we'll take a quick look at this team here. If it's 12 seconds, I may just do a roll of 20. The idea is here, we Heartseeker, I believe. Yeah, extra turn doesn't really go amiss. And we're just going to try and burn these spiders down. Hopefully, we do it quickly in this she doesn't take a turn. You want to build your HP burn guy with low crit rate. So what kills the mother spider is the burn from the small spiders. If you put on too much crit rate, too much damage stats, you'll do more damage. Kill the spiderlings quicker, and then nothing will work. It'll all go wrong. And that's pretty much it. Never fails whatsoever. Quickest time, 47 seconds, and that's the 25 team. Let's just show you the 20 team. Why not? Why not? Let's show you everything. Any champion that you want to see in depth with masteries, with gear sets and stats, just click a comment. I'll gladly show off either one. And that's pretty much it. 12 seconds, Spider 20 team, which is good for clan versus clan if you're looking to get some fantastic points. I'm really lazy at doing the keeps. Minotaur. I have a Minotaur Farmer. And his name is Septimus. While we're here, let's just show you that one. Septimus's build I can easily go over. The build for Stag Knight I think is triple perception, 383 accuracy, 100 crit rate. I think it's a little bit higher. Maybe like 190 crit damage. Maybe like 3k defense, like 40k HP. He's built quite well. 230 plus speed. He's built alright. And normally it's quite quick. I can do this without Stag Knight. It takes a little bit longer, but when getting somebody in Masters, I'll just do that. And there we go. My clanmate Mighty had a video previewed by a content creator, which is Growhack the Bloodied, and he can solo like super quick. So the Dragon 20 team is interesting because for some reason I've no idea why this bloody team doesn't kill Apothecary in the first wave. Very weird. Well, hopefully it does, but it's like the Seer thing. We go in, buff up, Seer eats him, knocks the wave down. And there's always one person left, which fucks up the next, can mess up the next wave if things don't really go according to plan. So Seer still has to take a turn before she gets her karma burn. And then if everybody dies here, which they should, I did debate changing Ghostborn, but I might need to take him in for Fire Knight. So I can't have him 2 weak, if you know what I mean. So come on, people need to die off. And what we'll see is basically Frozen Banshee kicks everybody's ass. Come on, Hellraiser, kill Mage for fuck's sake. Kill someone. It's always when you want to record a video or show your team that for some reason your champions refuse to die. So kill Mage and kill Seer. Come on, it ain't difficult. And here we go, as you can see, pop. The sooner they die, Frozen Banshee is a lot quicker at going in and basically whooping them. Super quick. Dragon 25. Dragon 25. We take a Ninja, Helmut. I am debating putting somebody in a Blood Shield accessory. Well, let's see how this works out. Again, I won't go through all the champions. Sorry, the clan boss team and the stats and like that. But any champion from any team or any team you want to see, like full set, full stats, drop a comment and I'll show you kind of what I'm using them for and how they work. So do we get some buffs in a second? Pop There we go. There's always one that survives, but it makes no difference. And the plan is, everybody dies in ninja solos. That's it. If I could get people weaker, I would. I think Archmage, again, needs to not be too soft. Because it's for Fire Knight. Granted, if it all goes well, Fire Knight won't take a turn and will destroy the waves super, super quick. But time will tell. Perfect. Two down. Let's go. The poisons should kill Seer. Ninja being wrong affinity. Ninja also in a regen build with no crit rate, no crit damage. Just accuracy and War Master. His debuffs do the talking. And that's all they need to do. Come on, take care of Ghostborn for me, please. That's it. So we got slap, we heal, we slap again. We heal, we slap again 3 times. We then keep slapping him. Pop, 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 slash, slash. Game over. We win. And that's Dragon 25. When it comes to Fire Knight, I have some ideas. But I normally do 20, and I've been doing 20 for fucking so long. I have done 25. Excuse me. But I not long pulled a lure. I believe it took me like 3 years to get an allure. She's now at 50, ready to become a 6-star champion. And when I get the books, which I think I may have, or she may even be booked out, I'll have to check. The plan is Allure, Seer, Lydia, Archmage, and possibly Ninja or a Cold Heart. I'd like to keep, because if we're spamming the A1 from Allure, the turn meter will never go full. And again, I could use the Seer team here, but I'd rather have consistency. This is like it ain't going to fail, doesn't matter. I can take in Sylar if I want to replace Arbiter. It's just a little bit slower. But my Nethril also packs a bit of a punch. And again, if I'm farming, it's night time. I really don't mind the time that this team takes. So let's see if we can get lucky with a early Heartseeker. 2 turns, pop, 2 turns, 1, 2, 3, stick on some poisons. Can we get a Heartseeker before he takes a turn? Nope. Oh yeah, there you go, perfect. So with a perfect RNG, we drop the shield and then we kill him, that's it. Can be around 2 minutes. You can take your reviver out if you have like a Sylar. You can also do Arbiter Stagnate or Arbiter Ghostborn triple Cold Heart if you really want to. This is pretty much the team here. It doesn't bother me again that it's about 2 minutes. It could be way quicker, but consistency is much more important than showing a team that works 5 times out of 10. And there we go. Best time is 1 minute 36 seconds. So pretty much that is, the arena team, I only use an arena team. I had some others that were listed. Let's see, we can just drop these fools. I had other teams in the setup. I deleted some. And then I was messing around with Nethril, and I was messing around with, what's her name? Lydia. But normally it's this speed team here. Arbiter is 320 for speed. Partially while I'm doing Dragon. Let's see if I can get as much speed gear as I can. make a separate video where we're going to look through that speed gear and, hopefully get some nice pieces that I'll want to use on one of my champions, Arbiter, or I want to put, say I want to put 3 speed sets on Allure. So we can do, no idea if we can do this team, but I've been able to slap teams with this speed team before. I used to use Arbiter and then Lysandra, Miscreated Monster, Rotos, or Faceless, because Faceless is just an absolute killer among men. Normally, if I win the speed race, it's game over, doesn't matter who you are. And if I lose the speed race, chances are I might not survive too well. But that's pretty much the compositions of Factional Wars. You can go over that a different day, but that's pretty much the Clan Boss team and all the stats. You've seen the Dungeon teams and the Arena team. If you want to see any champion in greater detail, please leave a comment. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. I'm going back to nail a little bit more of Dragon. I think I've dropped at least like 13,000 energy so far, and I'm not finished yet. So look out for that one, but until then, stay safe, keep on raiding, see you soon.